everyone, happy Monday to you. I wanted to make a quick video about what to do when you experience a breakup and the best things that you can do to start the relationship over again and rebuild attraction, even though you've gone through a breakup, which can be really, really traumatizing. Now, the first thing I want to talk about breakups is that the first thing you're going to do is go to friends and loved ones and family members, and you're going to agonize with them for days, if not weeks, if not months, possibly even years. You're going to talk about your breakup. And even though these people love you and they want the best for you, they're not going to know what to say. They're going to get burned out, they're going to get tired, and they're going to say things to you that are going to hurt you in the process of healing from your breakup. So it's really important that if you can, don't talk about your breakup too much with anybody and everybody, but pick a professional such as myself. I'm a certified love, dating, and relationship coach, and I specialize in healing people, helping you heal from a breakup. So if you experience a breakup, I can actually help you get back together with your person. And I can also help you grow in a way so that breakups, you're immune to breakups. They don't happen for you anymore. And I can tell you more about that in depth. But here is my tips on what you go through when you go through a breakup and what you should do, what you shouldn't do. So after you experience a breakup, one of the first things you're going to do is go, why? Why? Why did he do this? Why did this happen? What have I done? You're going to have a million questions, and they're all going to start with why. Now, this is going to make you want to pick up your phone and reach out and call him and ask him why. You're going to want to text him. You're going to see something and you're going to remind of him. It's going to remind you of him, and you're going to want to reach out and call him and ask why. Why did this happen? Why did this happen to us? Your brain is literally going to go overtime into figuring out why this person has backed away from you. And you're going to work on it day and night. You're going to lose sleep. You're not going to want to eat. You're just really going to work on it nonstop. So that's the first thing that happens. Number two, the second thing women want to do after a breakup with a man is we actually want to call him or write him a letter and remind him of the love we shared together, the love and the wonderful relationship you shared with him. You're going to want to call him up and remind him of all of these things, and it's not going to do you any good. I encourage you not to do that, because this is just going to show him all the more that you've got nothing going on, that you're clinging to him, and he has made it very clear he wants to move on. Now, I'm going to tell you how to get past that, okay? Third, you're going to become very angry. You're going to get really, really angry that this person has done this to you. And you're going to start collecting all sorts of reasons and things that have happened. Some of them might make sense right now, but they're not going to make sense later. But you're going to get really angry, and again, you're going to want to go to the man, and you're going to want to get answers, or you're going to want to tell him off. And if you want to possibly get back together with this person, I highly encourage you to not do that. There's another way you can work through that anger and find a way to communicate with him that's going to be effective for the relationship growing and building again. So hold off on the anger. Now, number four, the fourth thing we do is we want to figure him out. We start putting together all these little pieces of a puzzle to figure out the man and figure out what he did and why. This includes analyzing all of his Facebook posts. This includes looking at his friends' posts, seeing where he's going, what he's doing, asking people who know him if you share friends. And it also means that instead of being in your head, you're out of your body and you're climbing into his head, and you're not going to be able to function. And you're going to develop neuroses, and it's not going to be good for you, and it's not going to help you get back together with this person if that's what you want to do. It's absolutely not going to help you move on. So what do you do with all this emotion? What do you do with all this feeling? I want to know why. I'm angry at him. I want to tell him off. I want to know what he's doing. Why has he done this? I need to tell him how much I love him. If I don't talk to him, he'll think I won't love him. That's a big one. is that we think the guy isn't going to like us anymore if we give him some space. Now, I'm going to tell you what's really going on with a man when he breaks up with you, okay? When a man breaks up with you, he's needing something, time, space, distance, something that he's otherwise not getting in the relationship with you for some reason. And we don't always know why, because we're out of touch with the man and we're out of touch with what he's feeling, okay? You have to accept that. There's something he's not getting, so he has to leave. And men will do all sorts of things to feel better again. They will move out of a beautiful house that they share with you to a little 2-room trailer so they can feel happy and like a man again. Men will do things like this. So it might be really easy to beat yourself up and know that you did something wrong, and maybe you had a big fight. Maybe it wasn't even that big of a fight. Maybe this was building and growing, but I can tell you he has a need that's not getting met, and when he left you, he started to feel better. You have to accept this, that he needs time and space away from you to figure it out. You have to trust that this man you love needs time and space to figure out what's going on with him. So you have to give him that time and space. So what I recommend you do after a breakup is wait 2 weeks before you reach out to him. When he comes over, whatever he tells you, I want to break up, I don't want to see you anymore. Okay, I feel sad about this, I feel upset about this. I understand, I trust you can figure it out. And you say, okay. So, I feel sad about that. I trust you can figure this out. And okay, you accept what he's saying. And he's going to feel like a man instantly in your presence. He's going to feel like a man again. And that's what we're going for. For him to feel good, for him to feel like a man, that's what's going to pull him back to you. Because somewhere in the relationship, I'm going to guess, your world became his world. And you were less about you and more about him. All right? So that's the first thing you do. I want you to wait 2 weeks before you reach out to him. 90% of the time, the guy will reach out to you before that 2-week time. He'll actually reach out to you. Now, when he does reach out to you, hold on, we got a bus going by. Such a beautiful day today. Now, when he does reach out to you, you're going to be angry, you're going to be mad, you're going to be sad, you're going to be all these things. We don't know yet. But when he does reach out to you, I want you to just be in the moment and be warm. So that means when he calls you and he says, hey, I'm just checking up on you, or he sends you a text, what's up? You can say, oh, it feels so great to hear from you. And then tell him a little bit about your day in one sentence. Just say, oh, I'm feeling so relaxed. I enjoyed the sunshine today. It was a beautiful warm day and I got to spend some time outside in the park. How are you? So you're warm, because he's expecting something completely different. And chances are he's missing you, because most of the time a guy breaks up with a girl and within 24 hours he regrets it. He regrets it, but he can't come back to you because he'll look like a total idiot. All right? Or maybe he's mad, and then other times he misses you, and he's mad and he misses you, and he can't decide which one he's feeling. So you give him that time and that space. And then when he does come to you, you're warm. But I really encourage you to tell him, I trust you can figure it out, and I'll miss you. I miss connecting with you. I trust you can figure it out. Because so often we women, we want to kind of guilt the guy into letting him know how much we miss him. We want to guilt him and say, oh, I miss your hugs, and things like this. It does not help your case. Now, let's talk about what you can do to reconnect with him post-breakup. So we talked about just leaning back for a couple of weeks. Some people call this no contact, but I don't really believe in that because it's a rule and it's lacking emotion. So the next thing you need to do is get your energy back onto you. Because if you're suffering and going through a breakup, chances are, again, your mind is all over him. It's all over, why did this happen? How did this happen? What can I do to fix it? And who's he seeing? Is there another woman? Your mind will just go and go and go. So I actually want you to take all that energy, which I call your boy energy, which is your problem-solving energy, is I want you to take all of that energy and I want you to put it into your life. And I want you to take inventory of your life and find out, what is it that you have always wanted to do? What have you wanted to make videos for YouTube? Have you wanted to pick up roller skating or play your guitar or sing or paint? Or have you always wanted to take a trip? There's something in your life that you've wanted to do that you've just haven't been doing. Maybe it could be higher learning, education, or really getting fit. This is where I want you to hit the gym as much as you can. You're going to feel better, you're going to look better, and this is going to, again, help your relationship. You're going to feel better. So exercising is one of the best things you can do, as well as exploring your creative outlets. And then when he comes back around and he says, so what have you been up to? You won't be like, well, I've been missing you and I've just been sitting in the house. No, you'll say, oh my goodness, I took a painting class in another city and I actually picked up my roller skates again and I'm skating with my friends. Or I joined a theater group, an improv group. You'll have all these juicy details to share with him, and he's going to be going, my goodness, you are an awesome quality dynamite woman, and he's going to get interested in you again. So one of the biggest keys to attraction is curiosity. When something piques your curiosity, you are attracted to it. So keep that in mind when you're rebuilding your life. Now, I've mentioned that I want you to lean back and let him come to you, let him do the pursuing. That's him being a man. In our society, we've taught if we want something, we go out and we get it. We go out and we work for it and we get it. With a man, it just does not work this way. You have to let a man come to you. But when he does come to you, you're warm and you're inviting and you're in your feelings. And you're not manipulating him. You're not twisting him in very subtle ways to get him to do what you want. You're getting those needs met in other ways. And that's a challenge for a lot of women because we look for the man to fill this emptiness in us or this loneliness. And once you learn how to do that for yourself, your world just opens up. And men everywhere are attracted to you because they can see how self-sufficient and confident and powerful and alluring you are, and they are curious about you. That's what makes them attracted to you. Now, the last one, I want you to remember that he's okay. He's okay. You're going to be thinking, oh, he doesn't think I like him. He doesn't think I love him. He doesn't even probably believe I miss him. And it's just not true. It's just not true. If this relationship lasted any amount of time and you had any sort of intimacy, he is going to miss you. You are going to miss him. And if he, for some reason, thinks otherwise, as my man did, he came back to me at some point after a breakup and said, well, at least we can get together as friends and maybe talk about who we're dating. And I said, no, I have no interest in being your friend. I've always been your friend, but I don't want to be your friend. And I most certainly don't want to talk about people I'm dating. My heart still beats very hard for you. And when I see you, I have a lot of deep feelings for you. And he knew right then and there that if he wanted to see me, it was not going to be as friends. And it wasn't. All right, I hope this has been helpful for you. Please find me on YouTube and subscribe. I post videos like this all the time, sometimes to Facebook, sometimes just to YouTube. And email me if you have any questions. I'm at everheartcoaching@gmail.com. I hope this has been helpful for all you girls out there with broken hearts. I've so been there, and I know what it feels like, and I'm here to help you out. Much love. Bye.